So welcome back. So in today's video, we are going to create a generative AI chatbot, or you can say we are creating a LLM model using Gemini. Okay. So before beginning, I'm gonna show you how the actual project will look like. So if I say hi, so our model reacted as hi there. How can I help you? Let's ask another question. What is machine learning? You're learning. So it gives the answer. What is machine learning? All these, what are the types of machine learning? All the examples. So this will be a project, and for that first you need to go to AI Studio, and for that you have to get a API key. For that you can just go to API keys, click on create API key. After some time you will after click on this button you will get an API key. Uh, I'm not creating one because I already have one. So let's get back to our project. Let me just, yeah. So I have three files. The first one is the .env file. The second one is the main py file, and the third one is the requirements.txt. So in the .env file, you have to write your API key. How will you type it? Just uh, like this: Google GOOG Google API key is equals to whatever your key is, ABCDOB. Okay, I'm not showing you because if I show you, it might be copied by another person, which I don't want. So that's why I'm not showing you. Okay, and so in the requirements.txt, you have to install these three libraries: python.env for the .env file, then we have Google Generative AI, then we have the Streamlit. Streamlit for the UI. Okay, now for how can you install? Let me show you. Okay, so to install, you have to write pip install -r, name of the file, its requirements, so requirements dot txt. Now wait for some minute. So I've already installed these packages, so no need to install. And I have mentioned the version, so if you have the latest version, you can also write it there. Now coming back to our project, first we need to import all the libraries. So first we will import our OS library. Just, just a minute. Import OS. Yeah. Then we will import Streamlit as st. Then from .env we will load .env and import google.generative AI as gen okay. Now first we will load our environments from the environments file. Now we will set up our Streamlit page. So st.set page configuration, page configuration. Then we have to write all the methods. First one will be the page title, title. Let's say chat with Gemini. Let's say page icon. page icon of a brain. That's good. Then we will use layout is equals to center. Now let's run this. Let's show is clear and Streamlit run main.py. Let's wait for a minute. By the time it loads, what I will do, I will get my Google API key. So Google API key is, yeah. You can add if else, but I'm not going to do that. Now we will configure our Google Gemini model. For that, what I will do, I will use Gen AI dot configure our API key, and our model Gen AI. Okay, and the model is equals to. Let's wait for a minute. Gen AI dot. Okay, it has loaded. So you can see that we have the title as Gemini, chat with Gemini, with the icon, that brain icon. So whatever we will draw here, so it will be a centered layout. We will do that. First, coming back to our model, let's do it as generative model, and the model we will be using will be Gemini 2.0 Flash. You can select another model as well. From where you can get, just go to AI Studio, go to documentation, go to all models. You can see all the models. Recently, Google has also released 2.5 Pro and 2.5 Flash. There are other models as well. You can refer to it and work accordingly. Okay, so moving on, we are using Gemini 2.0 Flash. Now we will be creating our helper function. This helper function will map model roles to Streamlit roles. So for that, we will write def map role with a role. We will return assistant in double quotes. Assistant, and if role is model, else role. Yeah, done. So what I'm doing here, so when I was showing you the demo, you saw a icon of assistant and a user. So what I'm doing, I'm switching the roles. That means whether I'm tracking whether the whether assistant is answering or whether the user is answering. Okay. So if the assistant is answering, so it will show the assistant icon. If the model is answering, so it will show the model icon. That's what I am showing it. Now I will initialize the chat session to track the history. For that, what I can do, I can create a variable in session state. Let's make it as chat session. If it is not in session state, st dot session state dot chat session is equals to, just a minute. Let's not take it as empty. Okay, it's a model dot start chat and initialize as history. So what I'm checking, if there is no chat session in the session state, so I'm creating one, and it is an empty state, empty array. Okay, now coming back, now we'll display the chatbot title. So st dot title chat with chat. Let's make it interesting. Generative AI chatbot. Now first we will print all the previous chats. For that I will use for loop for messages, your message in session state. Yeah, it's correct. Session dot history. Yeah, I don't want this. It is correct, but not okay. So what I can do with st dot chat message, st dot chat message map role message dot rule, st dot markdown message dot parts of 0 dot text. So these all are the parts of the session state. If you want to know about the session state, you can just print the sessions st dot session state to know its data structure. So I'm just using that data structure to print all the details. Now I will create a user input field. User input is equals to st dot type your message here, or you can say type your query, query query. So let's see how does it look. Just reload. So you can see this says generative AI chatbot, and we have the user input as well. The message or query will be there in the user input. Now, so if we have the user input, yeah, if we have the user input, we will show that st dot chat message user chat message. We have the user dot markdown user input. So what I'm doing, when the user write on the its query, so I'm just putting I'm showing that query to the chat window. Okay, now coming back, so I will get the response here. Response is equals to st dot chat session dot, yeah, it's correct. It's correct. Now we will display model response. For that I will write with st dot chat message its assistant st dot response response dot text. Let's see whether it works or not. Let me just restart. Let me just write hi. Hi there. Okay. Where what is ML? So it's still the answer what is machine learning. And his and the sequence is also there. This is the icon which I was telling you. Yeah, it is the assistant icon and it is the model icon. Okay, you can also deploy it from here if you want to deploy it in the real version. But just let me remind you that the API key will be free for first 3 months, and after 3 months you have to pay money. So deploy it wisely, and if you have any query regarding this, you can comment me in the comment box, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, and that's all for now.